我们照一张相啊，这一场历史的恋爱，耶稣会士与儒士的相逢啊，那么代表了东西文化的开展。
The first book of Matteo Ricci into Chinese was called On Friendship. And actually friendship was, I would say, the only spiritual and diplomatic strategy of Matteo Ricci. He deeply believed in a God who has said to men and women, I don't call you servants anymore, I call you friends. And so he was convinced that the destiny of humankind was to create among different people deep, lasting and creative friendships. And he just did that all his life. And the only ways through which we can be faithful to the spirit of Matteo Ricci is just to continue to make friends. So at least organizing this exhibit and this research and reading rooms has helped us to make new friends. Our project had two phases. It was about preserving and honoring the past, but it was also about building up the future. So the Taipei Ricci Institute was not giving away its book, no. We were trying to build up something new. So at the same time, to give the best possible space to the beautiful collection of 50,000 volumes that we have gathered around the years, but also to expand the spirit of Matteo Ricci by going toward a new frontier of Taiwan, which is to build up a humanist civilization for the whole Pacific world. We will build in Taiwan a first-class basis for Pacific research and the future of Pacific civilization. But there is something which stays with me, which is that Matteo Ricci was an optimist, you know. And recently I need much optimism, because now I'm not only in Taiwan, but in other places as well, and I have to renew my sense of optimism, and sometimes I can understand better the steps to which Matteo Ricci had to go through. So when I am thinking that even in quite difficult circumstances, he was keeping his sense of optimism, I feel a little better. I think we all need a lot of optimism today. That goes with the sense of friendships and the humanism that were the trademark of Matteo Ricci. We do feel that we are still living in the spirit of Matteo Ricci. Many thanks to all of you.
然后开始谈了一场恋爱，这场恋爱持续了400多年。那我们看到世界文明呢，产生了一个新的里程碑。
Bonjour, mesdames, messieurs. Today, on behalf of the Foreign Ministry of the Republic of China of Taiwan, I'm very honored to be invited here to offer my opening remarks for the grand opening of the Pacific Study Reading Room of the National Central Library. Now, why after someone has been dead for 400 years, why today we're still trying to be in memory of him? But I think it's more important that we try to study the meaning of his life and his historical role. I would say if East ever meets with West, they must have met in Father Ricci's minds and hearts. The later day missionaries befriended whom? Emperors. But Father Ricci, he befriended gentry class, scholars. He and Shi Guangqi even helped each other to edit the first agricultural operations encyclopedia. Try to imagine 1595. Ming Dynasty, he published a book in Chinese. And then his contribution, I think, went far beyond those books, because he left a good tradition. The good tradition is that he tried to mix the best of Chinese civilization and also trying to bring into Chinese civilization the best of Western civilization. In that regard, I think we, the people in Taiwan today, we not only have preserved that tradition, we have also glorified, further glorified that tradition. Because today, we not only have our traditional culture, we also have learned so well from the Western culture. We have full democracy, we have high-tech industries. So today, I might be able to say, if East and the West meet somewhere, they must have met in Taiwan. This great wise man from the West, he started a rich intellectual tradition. As of today, we still try to further glorify it. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. 谢谢大家。
在我长得这么高的时代，我就从我们的教科书上认识了 Matteo Ricci 这一位利玛窦先生。特别是我们闽南语，利玛窦是一个很特别的谐音的话，就是说你会跌倒。所以对于这一位伟大的先生，我真的印象非常深刻。从我长这么高的时代，大概40几年前，我就认识他，利玛窦。我们从我们的教科书上就看到，400多年前，从遥远的西方，那所以也因为利玛窦先生，在我的地理观里面，除了中国，除了台湾以外，我就最快了解的哦，原来西方有一个意大利这样一个国家，来了一个真的让我们中国，让我们那个东方民族能够视野全开，而且我们所谓中华文化的精髓，也在我们这样一位先生这样的一个传介之下来传到了西方。真的就是东西方刚刚我们司仪所讲的一场400年前的一个恋爱。那我们今天来做再一次的见证，再一次的回味。
Matteo Ricci was born in 1552 into a noble family of Macerata in what was then the territory of the Papal States. You know that the Republic of Italy did not come into existence until 1870. But now, of course, Macerata is in Italy. So both the Catholic Church and Italy rightly claim Matteo Ricci as one of their illustrious sons. Matteo Ricci went to Rome to complete his studies and joined the Jesuits at the age of 19. In 1577, he asked to be sent on mission to China. Historically and culturally, Matteo Ricci was a pioneer, a precious connecting link between West and East, between European Renaissance culture and Chinese culture, and between the ancient and magnificent Chinese civilization and the world of Europe. His merit lay above all in the realm of enculturation. Father Ricci forged a Chinese terminology for Catholic theology and liturgy, and thus created the conditions for making Christ known and for incarnating the gospel message in the church within Chinese culture. Father Matteo Ricci made himself so Chinese with the Chinese that he became an expert sinologist in the deepest cultural and spiritual sense of the term, where he achieved in himself an extraordinary inner harmony between priest and scholar, between Catholic and Orientalist, between Italian and Chinese. On May 11, 2010, we commemorate the 400th anniversary of the death of Father Matteo Ricci.
嘉宾。
Molto piacere. 恭喜国家图书馆，听得很清楚。